Hi, everybody. I just have noticed that my viewership has recently gained probably about 15 to 20 subscribers. So I just wanted to say welcome. And I didn't know if you've watched any of my stuff, so I thought I would use this short to let you kind of know what I'm all about. First of all, I taught public school for 26 years. I taught into two different schools, but if you count my student teaching, then there's four different schools. One was an urban setting and one was a rural setting, so I have kind of a wide range of experience there. I did go to college. Look, I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree. Yeah, that one's the bachelor's and that one's the master's. Why do I do YouTube? That's a good question, because a lot of young teachers these days don't have good mentors, or they're using the internet to mentor them. So here I am on the internet. And a lot of people did not have mentors as awesome as my mentor. In fact, she and I are still friends today. Hi, Amy. What I am not making money on my YouTube channel. I will never monetize this channel. I don't take sponsors and I'm not seeking clicks. I am seriously just here to give you honest advice from my own experience. I was noticing my most watched video on my list of videos, which I think I have 80 some videos, is dividing integers. That's a tricky subject to teach. Second most watched is a game called Race to 100, which my tutoring students, because now I tutor full-time, they love that game, and it's a great mental math practice game. And the third one is my podcast episode 2, which was Teaching the Unreachable Student Part 1. That is a great podcast. Those were skills that I used a lot in both of my settings, but mostly in my rural setting. And looking back on those videos, oof, my hair, yeah, I went through some really hair changing, my ever-changing hair. How I started getting in YouTube and making videos is kind of funny because it was in 2020, but it was before the world came to a screeching halt. I actually had knee surgery in February of that year, and I was going to be out for 2 weeks, and I didn't want my pre-algebra kids to not get the content they needed. So in January that year, I videoed a bunch of my note sessions and the substitute played it and it worked great. And what I noticed is that, well, the kids loved it because I give them a link to a video, they take it home, they could do that. And I just kept doing it. So if you look at my Unflipped Classroom video, that explains a lot of how I got into YouTube. Thanks for watching and welcome to all my new visitors. Share me if you want me, email me if you have any questions or if you have something you want me to talk about or cover.